He has served Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria at all levels, including the highest position of the managing director of the company. Now today, Mr. Mutiu Sumonu is taking a bow after serving for 36 years. Now his alma mater, the University of Lagos, thought it wise to host this man who not only contributed to the growth of the company, but also the school and Nigeria at large.
This is the University of Lagos, popularly known as UNILAG. Founded in 1962, the Institute of Learning is located in Akoka area of Lagos, Nigeria. The university, which has over the years built a legacy of academic excellence, is also acclaimed publicly to be the university of first choice, churning out notable personalities who have contributed greatly to the development of the country and, by extension, the world. One of the products of UNILAG is the Managing Director, Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria Limited, Mr. Mutiu Sumonu. Mr. Sumonu has been contributing towards the growth of the institution, and on this special day, the management and staff of UNILAG welcomed back its alumnus as part of activities marking his retirement from SPDC after 36 years of service. His first port of call was the 11th floor of the Senate building, which houses the Vice Chancellor's office. The VC, Professor Rahman Bello, and other management staff of the institution were on hand to receive him.
You have lit the life with Shell. You have put Shell to the limelight.
The lineup of events for this special occasion includes a visit to his department, where he graduated from in 1978, accompanied by his wife Olufunke. The current students as well as lecturers sat eagerly waiting to receive their august visitor. Mr. Sumonu's humble start to greater achievements began in this class, where he graduated in mathematics and computer science under the Faculty of Science with a first-class degree.
What we are doing today is what we should do for any alumnus that looks back at the institution and makes effort to be part and parcel of that institution. Mr. Sumonu has tried as much as he could with all the busy schedules. He still looks back and believes that he's still part of us. His first class that we gave him first class. Not that we gave him, he earned it. So to all students, he earned it, not that it was given. He got a first class here, and he has used that first class to make all he needs to make to reach the great height in Shell. So to all students, the sky is the limit.
Because we are part of his own beginning.
The visit afforded the outgoing MD of Shell the opportunity to speak to the younger generation on the importance of making choices in life.
When I look at my growing up, there is one thing that actually cuts across, and that is making choices. And our circumstances as a people, your circumstance as a human being, where you are born, your parents, peer pressure will probably be pulling you in different directions. You need an inner will that is stronger than all those forces to actually channel you to your own breakthrough. And that's why I want to talk about that power of making choices.
That gave way for a friendlier and interactive atmosphere. There's no doubt that hearing a man of Mr. Sumonu's caliber speak to them are definitely moments to cherish, and the current UNILAG students appear to have benefited from his wealth of experience, boosting their confidence and serving as a source of inspiration. Later in the evening, the events of the day climaxed in a grand reception in his honor at the Vice-Chancellor's Lodge, which started with a cocktail. Cocktail over, they moved into the hall. This part of the event was open to his friends and colleagues who joined him at this reception. And of course, there was music to entertain everyone. Some of the eminent guests who joined Mr. Sumonu and his wife at the reception include the incoming Managing Director of Shell Petroleum, Mr. Sage Okumbo, the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Lagos, Professor Rahman Bello and his wife, the former Vice-Chancellor of University of Lagos, Professor Oye Bidapo-Obe, the founder of the Center for Value and Leadership, Professor Pat Utomi, renowned medical practitioner, Dr. Sonny Kuku, amongst other important guests.
You have started very well by accepting the award, a 2,000 naira prize for the best student in mathematics and statistics. I think that's a starting point, and I think we should just give a round of applause for that. Assumed the post of Managing Director of Shell Petroleum Development Company at that time.
After his citation was read, different award presentations to Mr. Sumonu followed. And this beautiful work of art.
I feel so happy. I feel so fulfilled. At the end of an era, beginning of another. At least he has more time for the family and for himself.
The gestures were overwhelming for the celebrant.
When my retirement was announced, I expected that there would be sent for. But in my widest imagination, I never expected that something like this would happen. He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us, hip, 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 hooray! Hip, 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 hooray! Hip, 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 hooray! Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Mr. Mutiu Sumonu joined Shell Petroleum in August 1978 as a computer programmer and business analyst following his graduation from the University of Lagos. Prior to his appointment on January 1, 2008 as the Managing Director of the SPDC and Regional Vice President Production, Mr. Mutiu had since February 2006 been SPDC's Executive Director Production, with overall accountability for the company's oil and gas production activities and delivery. On January 1, 2010, he became the country chair, Shell Companies in Nigeria, combining the portfolio with his role as Managing Director and Vice President Production, Sub-Saharan Africa.